Alright guys, it's Wednesday, April 11th. Got a couple hours here this evening to do some hunting. And I'm back out here to the same spot I was at last week, new site. Just walked in from up on the hill, on the other side of the hill, and back out with the Equinox. And first signal in, I've got, it was a solid 13. Got a nice suspender clip broken on the bottom. It's a cool pattern. Alright, off to a good start. Hopefully some more to come. Okay, next signal was a 15, down about 6 inches, but before I show it, I found this. It almost looks like a crudely made Native American spearhead, but it's iron. I don't know if somebody just may have made that, but anyway, here's this signal I was getting. I don't know what it is yet. Pop it out. It's a coin. It's thick. I think it's a fatty Indian. I don't know if you can see the date or not. I can't see it in the sun's. See if it has a shield. Let me clean it up and I'll get right back to you. I think it's a first year 1859. I'll get right back. Okay, it is a 1859 because you can see the wreath and there's no shield at the top of it. But I can't actually see the date, but I know that's what it is. Awesome. Alright, I'll get back on the next good find. Okay, next signal was down at the bottom of this, the bottom of the hole, but here it is in the plug. It was a real choppy 18 to 22, but there's a nail that was right there with it. It looks like a coin or possibly a flat button. It's going to be a button. Yep, nice stand-up shank. Just a smooth flat button. Awesome, that's the first flat button out of here. Alright, I'll see if we can get some more. Alright, I just got a cool find here. It was a bouncy 18 to 22 signal. Down about, I'd say 8 inches. It's got an old piece of jewelry. There's one of the stones. Looks like a diamond, but I'm sure it's fake. It has a couple left in it. That one fell out when I was cleaning it. Some kind of a pin. There's the clasp. Sweet find. Alright, we'll try to get some more. Alright, this one's for Jim, Dump Site Digger. You say you love spikes. Check that one out. It's easy a foot to 14 inches long. Alright, just thought I'd show you that. Alright guys, it's Thursday, April 12th. I've moved on to another site. I'm trying to take this Equinox to a lot of sites I've hit hard before. This is a Christmas tree farm. I've been here before. I found a couple large stands and some tomback buttons and flat buttons, but I ran out of signals with it, and mainly just in this heavy iron. And I just got here in the first signal in this heavy iron. It's down about 8 inches. It was a solid 18, and it's a super nice 1865 Indian. Well, that's off to a good start, so on to the next. Alright, next signal. Sorry if you can't hear me, the wind is fierce. Down about, I don't know, 6 inches. It was coming as 22. Looks like we got a flat button. And this is all stuff that I missed before. Lots and lots of nails. No shank. Alright, we'll go on to the next. Okay, this next find, got about 4 or 5 inches in these heavy nails. That sounded just like an Indian. Come in an 18. It's another flat button. I think it's just smooth. Shank on it. Alright, we'll get back on the next. Okay, next signal here. The jumpy 18 to 20. And right there's the cellar hole right there. I'm just kind of working the outside of this, the nails. And I just got a nice Civil War Eagle button. It's general service. Good shape. Alright. Let's kill this iron. Alright, we'll get back on the next one. Okay, so property owner told me there was another home site back here in these woods somewhere. But not finding it yet, but I did just get a nickel tone. Got a nickel. Can't tell the date on it. It's an older one. So I filled the plug back in. Then I stood up and swung the coil. Got a 29 signal. Popped a mercury dime. Clean it off. I'll check around here more too, because probably a hunter or something could have fallen. It's like a 1941. Good shape. No mint mark. Alright, I'll check around here. If there's anything else, I'll turn you back on. Alright, I stood up, got another signal. Dug the mark right here. Off the side I had another signal. I flipped it up right there. So there's the merc, the nickel. This looks like a rosy. Yeah. I don't care to rub that. $57. No mint mark. Alright, I'll check around a little more, see if there's anything else. If there is, I'll turn you back on. Alright, so I didn't have any luck in the woods finding that other spot. I'll have to wait for the owner to show me when they're available. I'm working my way back up to where the cellar hole is. There used to be an old barn right here in these shrubs. But I was getting an Indian signal. Down about 6 inches. Not an Indian, but got a flat button. See where the shank went. Alright, I'll work around in here and see if I can find any more. Alright, next signal here was down about 4 or 5 inches. Little tiny cuff button. Alright, on to the next. Alright guys, it's Friday, April 13th. Sorry for the road noise. Up here at the site we called trying the Equinox out up here. First signal in all this heavy iron. It's like a flower design, 2-piece, really small cuff button. Alright, off to a good start. I'll get back on the next. Alright, next find was a 25 signal. Needle cast brass buckle. Alright, next signal's down about 5 or 6 inches. Another really tiny 2-piece cuff button. These are the smallest buttons I've ever dug. Sorry for the wind noise, it's brutally windy today. Alright, on to the next. Alright, next signal, about 3 inches down. Spot on Indian signal. Solid 18. I cleaned it up, it was pretty bad, but cleaned up good. 1897 it looks like. Alright, get back to the next. Okay, I've changed spots over here on this Colonial site. It's been hit hard. There's not very many signals, but just got a, I got ring up like a 6. It's a tomback button, small cuff. So we got the shank on it. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, next signal here is a 16 to 18 signal. Thought it was an Indian, but it's a Colonial coat button. Again, about 5 inches down there. Now I've officially dug the smallest button that I've ever dug. Some kind of a design on it. Alright, get back on the next.